Alright, and we're live. So, did everyone have a chance to go over the group meeting a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one question that I could not for the life of me. I tried for like 30 minutes to get the answer, and I kept getting the wrong one every time, and I was like, I give up. So hopefully you guys can help a little bit. So do you want to just go over it?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it.
So for number 3, I got the last one, P.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
And for number 4, I got true.
Yeah.
Yes.
I finally figured out how to do that stupid thing that we all missed on the last one. Like,
How do you do that?
the same way that you did this one. You just
I didn't get this one, so
You
how
what?
do you do? I didn't get this one.
Oh, okay. So what were the? Grab my little notes. So the requirements for it. Oh my gosh, it's like all on a million sticking out. I ran out of paper. What were the requirements? It's like n. Oh, here it is. So n times 1 minus p has to be greater than or equal to 10, and then n times p has to be greater than or equal to 10. So I just kept plugging in random numbers for p until I finally would get a number that was greater than 10 or equal to 10. And I would just do it for both of them, and as soon as I found like the smallest number that would go for both, then that's the answer. As far as I can tell, that seems to be right. On this
For
one,
numbers 4 and 5?
No, on this one they give it to you. But for the last one, like I finally figured out what they were trying to do.
Okay, so like number 10, 9, and 10 on this one, where it says the p equals 1 over 2.
Yeah,
Like that one?
exactly.
Would you be able to write that out on just a piece of paper and just text it, the picture of
yeah,
the last one, that question? Because yeah, I couldn't figure that out either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I see it visually, I'll get it. It'll make sense. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, totally. Oh, and then for number 5, I got true. Everyone else get that?
Yes.
And then for number 6, I got 7, 5.
Yeah, I got 7, 5.
Yeah.
I just divided them.
Yeah, okay. Did anyone get number 7? Because I got completely different answers like 4 times. I was trying like everything to get a similar answer, and it just was not working for me.
I was having a hard time with that too.
I got the second one.
Yeah, me too.
How did you do it? Like,
I just plugged it into the
yeah.
Excel thing that it had on the lesson.
Yeah, so did I.
X in.
okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that because I didn't even see that there was an Excel thing to open.
What part of it was it on of the lesson?
Let me check.
Oh wait, is it the categorical data analysis?
Yeah, it's that one.
In Excel 2.3.
But there is a formula you can do by hand that was in the lesson as well.
It doesn't work.
Excel's
Really?
way easier.
Yeah, Excel is much easier.
Yeah,
Just,
no,
like,
I'd much
yeah.
rather do the Excel one to use. Alright, so we'll pick the second one. And then for number 8, I got decrease.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I put that.
And then for number 9, I got 20.
20.
I didn't get that one, so thanks.
And then for number 10, I got 100.
Yeah, I did get that one, just because it was in the homework from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for number 11, I got true.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for number 12, I got .475.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
And then for number 13, I got negative 2.282.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I got.
And for 14, I got 0.011.
Yeah.
Yep.
And for 15, I got reject.
Yep.
Yeah.
For 16, I got the first one.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and submit it, and hopefully we're good. All right, 100%. Woohoo!
Yay!
Dang.
Yeah, that was easy.
That was good.
And then, oh yeah, so then the group project. Go ahead and talk about that. Did anyone come up with any ideas that they really liked?
Not really, but
Um,
I mean, you could do the paper towel one, toilet paper. You can do candy. I think if
Yeah.
we all just agree on one that we can actually use the items at home, something that we can all get to.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was looking at, because if you like open the design the study thing that he gives you a list of possible topics that you can choose from. And when I was looking over it, I thought that the easiest one would probably be, are the distribution of colors between plain and peanut M&Ms equal? Because I was thinking about the paper towel one, and I was like, that might be kind of hard to do as far as, like if we're mopping up water, like how do we even talk about that? Or, do we say it's like 75% dry, or it's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
true.
was like, at least I know my colors, and I can buy back M&Ms. Like, that just seemed really easy to me.
Yeah.
that sounds like a great idea. Let's do peanut butter M&Ms if we're gonna do that. 'Cause those
Okay.
are my favorite.
I like my favorite.
I'll
So
take any.
Sounds good.
Better.
All right. Do
So
plain
where
and-
is that on the? Oh, here's a list of possible ideas. Okay, I see it now.
And it's on like the next page.
So, do you have that design the study thing up right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do only one of us have to submit it? This first part of it, or all of us?
I think it's only one of us. I'm pretty sure. That's why he wants like, everyone's names and then a list of who's going to do what for it.
Okay.
So do we want to kind of decide right now who's going to do each one? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay. My sticky note.
So does this mean that we all need to take like
We each need to
30
take.
bags, or between us, 30 bags of one kind of M&Ms and 30 bags of the other kind? Because don't you need enough of the sample to make it, or does it matter?
Oh,
Does not.
yeah.
I don't think it needs to be that many. I don't think. Does it say
We
anything?
should ask him that. That's a really good idea. Because I hadn't even thought about that.
Just email him and tell him it'll be the big, like the normal big bags.
Well,
Yeah.
because then you have to figure out. I'm just wondering because they always talk about the sample size being large. Are we talking about the actual M&M? Probably the actual M&Ms. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which there's what, like a big bag of M&Ms probably has 250 M&Ms or something? The big Costco bags? Is that what you're thinking? Or like just...
Just the normal. You know how there's the normal size at the grocery store when you check out, and then there's like the normal big size that you can
Oh,
buy?
yeah.
Like that normal big size. Unless it's better to do the normal checkout size.
I would do the smaller one just because it's going to be cheaper for us, I think, to do.
Okay, so then the normal checkout size.
And then, do you know if peanut M&? I've never really. I mean, I've had the peanut butter ones a few times, but are they the exact same colors?
I
that are
think so.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I
are?
think
Okay.
they are.
Honestly, if they don't have the peanut butter ones at the store, I don't know. I always see them. We
Yeah.
think a regular peanut brand is not a big deal.
All right. So does anyone have any of the steps that they like really want to do?
Mm,
I'm thinking I want to do the take action, but I can't pull up the thing to read about it. Why is this not working? Oh, there it is.
I could do the describe the data. I think, maybe.
Sure.
That's what, step 3? How many steps are there? There's 7.
No. Let me see.
So it looks like make inference and take action are actually the same one.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it, and it's if I take this one, I mean, of course it's a group project, but I'm gonna need just a little help with, because what it talks about if you used a QQ plot or a box plot or.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully how this goes, each section that's done, like the next person who does it will just be recapping and adding to make their
Yeah.
own paragraphs, you know, like building off of it.
Totally.
Also, I'm thinking too that, because some of us are going to have to do more than one, but I think the PowerPoint presentation, putting that together, is going to be a lot of work, or a little more work maybe than some of the others.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
maybe
can do
that
that one.
you want to do that one, and then maybe you don't have to do any of the other ones because it's a
Well,
little more.
I can help wherever needed, but I'm happy to do the PowerPoint.
I think all of us are going to need to do the study. Like we're all going to get our bags of M&Ms and count how
Yeah,
many.
you have to do that.
yeah, I can do that.
And then
Collect the data.
Because everyone does step number 2. One of us just has to turn in this step 1 for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Then we all have to give everyone our information for the describe the data.
Yeah.
So do you think describe the data and writing or main writer for design and study design? Does that mean, well, maybe I should do that one because describing the data, that's kind of the same thing as writing it out. That's like where you have the paragraph before you actually do your problem, right?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay. So I could do that too. And then maybe if Bethany, if you want to help with 4 and 5, or is there a different one you want to do that? Because that might be tricky too, getting all the plots and everything. You could help with Liz.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you want to, whichever one you're more comfortable with, if you're better with 4 and then I'll take 5 or whatever, they're kind of crammed together, but let me see. Ella, not right now.
Let me pull it up.
1, 2, 3, where is it? I think what I'm going to need the most help with from you guys for this one is number 7, 8, and 9 because it's state your alpha level, give your test statistic and its value, and then state your p-value.
Yeah, that should be pretty easy. We could pull that up.
Get the numbers wrong.
We'll just plug it into Excel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When I figure, Bethany, if we just for the 1 to 2 paragraphs, if we both just kind of write up like 4 to 6 sentences and then smash them together and pull out what doesn't sound good and keep what sounds good. Is this?
Okay.
Oh wait, what's the bottom part of it? The goal of the statistical analysis. 1 or 2
I think
paragraphs.
it's weird that number 2 says, describe the action you suggest based on the results of your study. Like,
Yeah, I just saw that.
what do you want us to do about it?
You guys, I am doing a school assignment. Shut my door, please. Oh my gosh, kids, I swear. Like, you tell them one thing and they don't get it. I'm like, do not open my door. I'm doing work. And they open my door. 1 to 2 paragraphs describing the action you suggested based on the results of your study. Describing the action, isn't that just reiterating the same thing all over again?
I don't really know. We'll probably ask him about that as we go along.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll take 4 and 5 and we'll figure out how to just cram it together so it sounds good. Does this, the first part has to be turned in by Saturday, so this sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, does anyone want to do that, or I can do that? Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Let's see.
We need to fill in all the answers right now. Or, I mean, we don't have to do it right now, but I mean, it might be easier.
Yeah. Bethany, what's your last name?
McAvoy. It's McAvoy.
Okay. And Liz, what's your last name?
Seminario, S-E-M as in Mary, I-N as in Nancy, A-R-I-O.
Okay. And is it Elizabeth on the,
Yeah.
like, in BYU?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, Ashley, what's your last name?
Kraft, K-R-A-F-T.
Okay. How do we actually sign below? Do we have to sign below?
I would just put names again. I think that's
Yeah.
We're online. Okay. So we don't have to do anything else. We just have to figure out what we're doing and then turn that part in.
Yeah, we just have
With
to
all our
turn
names.
questions.
Yeah, the state your research question, what population are you studying?
Okay, so our question is, are the distribution of colors between plain or peanut equal?
Yeah.
What population are you studying? M&Ms? Is that our population?
No, that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
What are your null? Okay, so I guess our null would be that
The bags, the 2 different types of bags have the
are equal, right?
equal amounts of colors or
Yeah.
have the same
Yeah.
amount of colors in each bag as the other bag. So can it be equal or not equal to that sign?
What's the letter that I use? H-O, and then I would do,
HO equals
what's
H.
that letter?
Yeah, for the no you use equal.
Well, what letter do I use after that? I don't
The
remember.
HA for the alternative?
No, for like the actual M&M, or do I just make it up? Seems like they always just make it up. It doesn't make any sense to
I
me.
mean, you can put I guess just M or M&M. I don't know.
That's what I'm wondering. Is that?
I mean, might as well be direct about it.
Let's see. Let me look at an example. Okay. P is proportion of people in this one. Shoot. Okay, so this week's lesson, they use P for their hypothesis for proportion. Are we looking for proportion?
Is proportion the same as portion? Because we're looking at the portion size of like yellow M&Ms and green M&Ms and seeing that they're equal. That makes sense.
Yeah? Okay, I can figure that out. How to write that out. Or if you guys have ideas, you could text me.
Yeah, well, I just wrote, sorry. The way I thought that we could write it is just the HO and then plain equals peanut, and then HA plain does not equal peanut.
That sounds awesome.
But I need to find somewhere to copy and paste, like, how to get the equal sign with a line through it, which I can probably just grab off of the lesson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Equal.
Aha.
Well, we need to figure out, wait, what population are you studying? Population. Is that?
It works.
Population, right?
What's the brand for M&Ms?
Isn't it Mars? Mars.
M&Ms. Wouldn't Mars M&Ms just be the population? I feel like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What else would the population be?
That sounds good to me.
I mean, I guess just look at other questions we've had on the homework and to see like what their population was and like the stupid word questions.
Yeah.
Sense the bag is, yeah, Mars. What scares me is how many times he's going to send this back and reject it, because in that meeting that we had with him, he was like, I just pretty much keep canning it and sending it back, canning it and sending it back.
Ah.
He's a stickler.
Was this the meeting last Thursday?
Yeah, last Tuesday or Thursday. He brought it up.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
I didn't know M&Ms could be so confusing. Thank gosh.
Trying to figure out what lesson we did. Sampling in. Different types of sampling. Was that the first one? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was lesson 2.
Yeah. So would it be a simple random sample?
I think so, because we're all selecting
Yeah.
random bags from the store.
Yeah.
It seems simple.
Describe a specific detail. Okay, then our populations would be plain and peanut M&Ms.
Wait, is it peanut or peanut butter?
Yeah, peanut butter. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
And then. Okay.
Did you write out the research question yet?
I just copied and pasted it from up above.
Oh, okay.
Trying to think. So if we got 30 from each, I wonder if we have to get 30 from each or just 30 total. Because if we did 30 each, there's 4 of us. That's
Like 30 M&Ms.
yeah, like 30 packs each.
30.
30
Yeah.
No, not
packs.
each. Sorry.
Maybe Thrive took
30 M&Ms each.
Maybe Thrive took my money because
Dang.
she said every time she lost to two, she
So we have to get 30 of each brand.
Wait, so should we each get like 4 bags, 2 of plain, 2 of peanut butter? So that there's a larger sample.
And do we need to do like do we have to compare the mean of each color? You know what I mean? Or is it very simple and we just have to figure out, like, do we need to figure out the mean and the standard deviation and all that stuff? Do we have to make, it sounds like we have to make a graph.
Yeah.
So if we
Probably
need the
then.
mean, we probably need more than 30 because there's 5 colors, right? I mean, I guess we could get a very small mean. I don't know. Because I was just looking at one of the other lessons and it was saying, like their hypothesis was all the means are equal or at least one of the means are different. It almost sounds like a ANOVA test, you know, those ones where you get several different samples.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, if we did that, that's a good, we could just use the ANOVA
That
and
makes it
it'll calculate it all for us. It'll calculate the mean and the confidence level.
So we need to figure out now how many bags of each we need to get individually. Because at
Yeah.
that point, then we each need to count out bag 1 for Elizabeth had so many red M&Ms, and then we need to combine all that together.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of compiling.
Yeah.
So I guess on the describe in specific detail how we'll do it. We may just have to put it, unless we just email them first. I just want to know if we're supposed to use like each of us getting 4 bags, or if each of us only need one of each bag, or if we need like, you know what I mean? How big we need to make this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head of how we'd word it, like, just a minute, sweetie. You know, 4 people randomly grabbed 2 bags of peanut, 2 bags of plain from the store, and then each one of us will put down in our list our own results for red, yellow, brown, green. Like, we don't even combine them before. We just put them down in our list, you know, and it'll add it for us. So it
Yeah.
shows that we each had our own sampling.
Hmm.
Does that make?
Well, and that would be good if we each did individual. Are you saying like individual ANOVA tests first?
No, we each do our own counting, but we still combine the information, but we'll put the individual information in one ANOVA test.
Got it.
Because then we can state it that
Yeah.
4 people went to the store and randomly selected such, how many bags of M&M of each kind they wanted to see if the colors were equal.
Yeah.
Or does that make?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does that work?
Yeah.
I think,
So
yeah,
I
I
would
think
say
that
if we
works.
each got 2 bags of the regular size at the store of each kind,
Yeah.
that gives us enough of a sample, don't you think?
So 2 bags of plain and 2 bags of peanut butter. So we'd each have 4 bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would. I mean, we could always put it in,
I
and
think
if it
so.
says no, you need larger sample, then we could just ask, okay, do you want us to have 6 bags each, or how many bags each? And when he gives us a specific, if we have to edit it, then we'll just change it out, the number. But yeah, to me it makes sense. 4 bags each should be good.
And then do you think we need to open 1 bag at a time and count? Or do you think that matters?
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what I would do.
Yeah, we should know. Yeah, so how many is in, the 1 bag, and then how many is in your second bag, and then like your total.
Okay.
Just so we have all the broken down information just in case.
Okay. So what do we have to write up for this week? Do we have to write our... That's it, right? We don't have to... Which sampling method? Oh, systematic, cluster. Oh, we already decided it's a random sample.
Yeah, simple random sample.
So then this whole, who's submitting this sheet?
That's what we never figured out.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll do it, or anyone else can volunteer. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me either. I'm just writing it all down so I have it.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Okay, so describe in detail how your group will collect the data. So we just talked about that. Also, what sample sizes are you planning to obtain per population? What sample sizes are you planning to obtain per population? I don't know what that means. How do we answer that question?
Like how many M&Ms and then how many peanut M&Ms?
Oh, what sample sizes are you
Sample
planning?
size.
Oh, okay.
So for each doing 2 of each, then that's
So 2 bags each.
so 8 and 8.
Okay.
So then it says describe in specific detail how you'll collect the data.
We will drive our cars slowly to the store, following all traffic laws.
So 4 random, or 4 individuals. Yeah, we'll pick up 4 different store locations. You may even want to specify, like, because they're not all going to be from the same grocery store, you know what I mean? Like, so that they're completely being picked up from different locations.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so why do you think the sampling method described in the questions steps 4 and 5 will give an accurate representation of your population? Why do you think? I feel like that wording is throwing me off, and it's such a simple, like, why do you think
Yeah.
it's described in the question?
Just.
Oh, just because it's a simple random sample and it's not.
So there's no bias.
Yeah.
Okay, I would suggest, I think we've got most of it, that we just turn it in, and if he approves it, great. If not, we at least know where to work on or how to change it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for 5, I wrote 8 bags of peanut M&Ms, 8 bags of peanut butter M&Ms from 4 random grocery stores will be collected. Each bag will be tallied according to what color is in each bag.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
That's a new doorbell. Mommy, look at our new doorbell.
And then for 5 or 6, wait, 6? Was there a number 7? Did I erase it? That's not showing up. What is number 7? Or is there no number 7?
It's everyone signing.
Oh, okay, so I just added another. So for number 6, I put no bias, simple random sample. That's all we need to put.
Yeah.
Yeah. Direct.
And then I think we should fix our hypothesis to be a sentence. Just
To be what?
like a sentence, plain equals peanut.
Sure.
Like saying their colors in plain M&Ms are equal to the colors in peanut butter M&Ms or something like that.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
Mommy, how many minutes until you are?
So our hypothesis that they will be equal, but there's always that chance that they won't be equal. That's what we're up against, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
It's weird that in the list of possible topics he puts, are there 1,000 chips in every bag of chips locally? Like, how would you even find the chocolate chips?
Yeah, true. That'd be too hard.
You have to dig them out. That's
We're not choosing that one. So who wants to submit this bad boy?
I can do it.
Okay.
And so for the rest of us, when we open it, do we just put like submitted by group member and just put Cindy's name?
Mm-hmm.
What's your last name, Cindy?
Jansen,
Jansen.
Jahnsen. It probably shows up as Cindy or Cynthia online. Like, do you guys want me to send you what I've written out, or does it matter? Or have you guys already written it out on yours?
I didn't write it all in detail. It's probably like if you don't mind emailing the final copy so we all have the exact what it looks like.
Okay.
Written out.
Where did you get the equal sign with the line through it? Did you just grab it from?
Yeah, I
the
copied
text?
it off the lesson, and then it just pasted it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was excited.
So where do we post this? Do we post it?
It's at the bottom, like the very after course conclusion, the group project. If you go to design
Oh,
the
I see.
study, you submit it there.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and submit it. Or do you want me to send it to you guys first and you want to take a look?
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and submit it.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna go to work. I practice.
Are you guys just putting submitted by Cindy Jansen, or are you going to attach the file once she emails it?
I'm posting to his wall right now to make sure that only one person is supposed to submit it, because I think it's only one person, but I want to make sure,
That's what I thought too.
depending on what he says.
Well, I'm writing all of your guys' names in the notes area of the whatever thing that pops up, the window, the comments. All right, submitted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and then Ashley, would you mind, like Liz said, maybe writing out how you did those couple of problems and sending it to us? 'Cause
Thank you for
I did
reminding
not get those ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me it was mainly that question. What was the number 4 on the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it was. The one we all got wrong.
I know, totally. I'll write it on a sticky and take a picture.
Perfect.
I can zoom in on it.
And then what time do you guys want to meet on Monday?
Oh,
Mm,
Do you think we can meet Tuesday? It's my daughter's birthday on Monday, and we're going to be out.
I can meet Tuesday in the morning. I go to work at 1:30 California time.
Okay, I'm open anytime in the morning.
Okay.
I have to leave at 9:45 in the morning, California time. So if we did like 9 or
I
anything
could
before
do like
that,
an 8:30.
that's fine.
Yeah, 8:30 works.
That would work for me good.
I'm sorry, wait, you said Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Now I'm open on Tuesday. Sorry, I'm looking at
Oops.
So anytime on Tuesday is fine.
Mom, for my birthday,
So then what time on Tuesday? The 8:30?
Yeah, I will just do 8:30.
And then what
Yeah,
about
that works.
Wednesday or Thursday for the other one?
Does 3:30 still work on Wednesday?
Yeah,
Yeah, that should
That'll
work.
work for me.
for Wednesday.
you want me to close your door?
All right, sounds good.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right.
Well, I will see you guys then, and I will message you that problem.
Yes, please.
Awesome. Thanks.
Hey, see you guys.
See you
Monday.
later.